Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Bill Savely with Savage's Disc Golf, back with another video. Hello, friends. Well, another tournament is in the books. I have played the second round in the Unstable Discourse Open. I think it's the third annual event of that name out there in Joliet at a disc golf course called West Park. Now, if you remember, the first round I shot even. I actually did really well. Well, coming into the second day, I was a little tired. I was a little sore. And then when I got to the course, I found out that we were playing the longer course on that second day. So a little bit further, a little bit longer. And I thought to myself, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Just do the same thing that you did yesterday, but try to capitalize on the areas where you didn't do so well and see if you can do better. So sure enough, man, that first hole, I walked up there and I launched another absolutely picture perfect shot with this disc, the Latitude 64 Saint. This thing is money. It's a 9-speed, 7 glide, -2, 2. So it should turn a little bit to the right, but then finish decently to the left. And that's exactly what this disc did. It went out nice and even, went a little bit to the right, and then turned. And I kid you not, this time, I actually did land under the basket for a pa-chink tip-in birdie. So I start the first hole on that second round, 1 under par. But then I bogeyed hole number 2 because it was a different pin placement. Truth be told, honestly, I did not play as well on the second day as I did the first day. Longer distances or not. Now, the beauty of the second day is I did not go out of bounds. But I did miss a couple of approach shots that did not put me in good position to either save par or get a birdie. That super long par 4 was even longer. So I birdied it on the first day, but on the second day, because it was longer and it was further down, a different pin placement, not even the Saint could bail me out of that one. I took a bogey on that hole. But on 17, I actually parred that crazy, ridiculous corridor shot right before you get to 18, which is a more open shot. I finished my round. I look, lo and behold, I'm tied for 8th. 8th. So I waited, and there were 2 more cards that needed to finish. And that's exactly where I finished. Tied for 8th place. 8th out of 31 contestants in the MA4, Mixed Amateur 4 division. Absolutely elated. Took a group photo with the rest of the people that finished within the cash payout level, myself included, cash payout, $48. So I won $48 in this tournament, not even a year into the hobby, and I was so happy. The Delwood Disc Golf Pro Shop was on my way home, so I stopped in there, got a chance to talk to Ryan about some good stuff. I picked up the Silva Saarinen Insanity in that particle glow plastic, and then I got a jersey. And I had a really good conversation with Ryan where I said, you know, I'm at the point now where I don't really need any more discs. And the discs that do come out, that are released, when I look at the flight numbers, I think to myself, well, I already have that slot filled with not just one disc, usually a backup. So like, and he's like, I get it. And I already have a ball retriever. I already have a bag. I already have a cart. So the jersey was the next thing on my list. So I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got the Insanity. I can use that for my Glow League. But this disc, I can't begin to tell you how utterly awesome this Latitude 64 Saint disc is for me. I feel very comfortable with it. It fits wonderfully in the hand. The plastic, that optoplastic, is great. It's a sick stamp, so it stands out. I like the pink discs. I'm just so glad that I found this thing and I worked with it and I threw it. The trail worked pretty good for me, but man, if I absolutely need to make a shot, this is the disc that I grab. So find what works for you, especially with putters even. I keep going back to the Judge. The PA3 was a very close second, but I played my best round ever in the Glow League with the Judge. So I'm sticking with the Judge. Speaking of the Glow League, it's in a couple of days. And then I don't know, there's one more tournament in the Greater Joliet Open of 2025. And it's the first weekend in October. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll see how everything pans out. But I'm super happy. 8th place, cash prize. I feel like I'm progressing. I feel like everything is happening for me with this sport organically. And again, I have the Delwood guys to thank. I have the Berwyn Disc Golf guys to thank. So many absolute gems in our little group here in Berwyn. And of course, my friend Chelsea, who turned me onto the sport. But most important, I want to thank my wife, Joanne. So supportive, so understanding. And when I told her how I did on Sunday, finishing 8th, she was elated, absolutely beyond happy for me. And that means a lot. You should support your spouse. And I do get supported. And I know she does too. So that's that. The Saint. Pick one up. You will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll probably come to you again after Wednesday's Glow League because I'm gunning for 10 under par. Love.